When I came to Atlanta, you know, recovery gave me my life back, helped me to get back on my feet.
I remember when I first entered treatment, and a lot of people who had graduated from that particular program, they came to give back. It wasn't just one person, but it was a group of people.
I celebrate my sobriety. I celebrate day by day because it's one day at a time that I take to gain my sobriety.
These are the stories from everyday people who have triumphantly defeated the battle of substance abuse, and now they want to inspire others to help lead them into recovery. National Recovery Month celebrates those who are in recovery, in addition to promoting prevention, treatment, and recovery for those in need. And now they want to inspire others to help lead them into recovery. Another Chance of Atlanta hit the streets with a panel of speakers this month to talk about what recovery is all about.
We go in with a panel of alumni. The alumni, we divided up into 2 categories, and the alumni talk about what it's like after drug court, life after drug court.
Nothing but what I owned in a grocery store bag, sleeping in abandoned houses that I wouldn't even tell a rodent to go to. That's just how bad it was. I had got to the point in my life where I had finally hit what they said, rock bottom.
I started getting high when I was 16. I smoked crack for the first time, and I'm from New York, so it was plentiful up there. And peer pressure was a lot, and I was trying to fit in.
I remember when I entered treatment, and I wasn't too sure if it was going to work for me.
My addiction and my relapse came behind emotional issues. I suffer from depression deeply, and so when I get so depressed, I find no other way to cope with it than to use.
On February 13th, 1992, my life changed. You know, before then, I was one of those that we talked about, walking on the street. I had a family, I lost my children, was homeless.
According to the 2016 National Survey on Drug Use and Health, 1 out of 3 people struggled with illicit drug use, and 3 out of every 4 people struggled with alcohol use. When combined, 1 out of 9 people struggled with both illicit drugs and alcohol use.
One day, the addiction started talking to me and said, well, you know, you've been doing this 5 years on your own. Go ahead and smoke you one. Because tomorrow you can wake up and say, you don't want to do it again. But that ain't how it works, you know? That ain't how it works. I smoked me one, but the next day, yeah, I did wake up and I didn't do it again. I didn't do it again for another week or 2. But then I did it again. Then I did it again. Then before you know it, I was doing it every day.
I prayed a lot. I knew that one day God will see me through. I don't know what your belief is, but you know, you have to pray to a higher power. That's what they call when you come in recovery.
I can remember when I first came into treatment program, and a group of people who were doing Recovery Month, I saw them come in and gave me hope. I mean, they had been clean for years, and they told me how their lives were and how it used to be, and I wanted what they had. They gave me hope.
This program has changed my life. It changed my thinking, my perspective. At one point, I didn't want to live, you know, and it gave me something to live for. And to watch my life change, and then to see the opportunity and remember the joy that I felt when it finally hit me that I could live different. And it was because there were some people who reached out to me and showed me. I'm one of those that if you tell me, I might listen. But if you show me, I will listen, and particularly if you've been through what I've been through.
Life after recovery can only be told by those who fought through the struggle in the addiction. The power of strength and determination weakens what was once a hindrance.
Recovery is just a life today. You know, I existed, but now I have a life. It takes courage to not go back into those old habits, and I just take it one day at a time.
You can always find a better way. You can always get that help. You can always call somebody. You can always go to that meeting. You can always just talk it out with somebody, get you a network, get you a sponsor, and work the steps.
I just love being clean.
To find out more about how Another Chance of Atlanta is helping those to recover, visit www.anotherchanceofatlanta.org.